we're live. How is it going, everybody? Happy full moon. Happy full flower moon. How amazing that it is the full moon and we are here with all the energy bringing you a beautiful card pull. How exciting. So as you're hopping on, let me know that you're there. We are streaming into 3 places, so let us know. If you're watching on the replay, let us know all those kind of things. I'm going to come see if I can find us. Hey Terry, yay, hi again, hello, how's it going? So yeah, let me know as you're hopping on. I'm going to see if I can do the, let's see if I can do that. Will that work? There we go. Let's see if that'll go out to some people. So perfect, amazing. So as you're hopping on, let me know that you're there. Let me know what's going on for you. All the amazing things. We are here for a card pull this evening, so we are going to be using the energy of the full moon. It's going to be really powerful. I just feel like the energy is just like relaxed out a little bit, which is amazing. So as you're hopping on, let me know that you're there. Let me know what's going on for you. We are doing lots of different bits and pieces at the moment, and you'll be seeing lots of exciting new changes and things coming up, which is going to be amazing. Hey Mum, how's it going? So let me know if you're there, if you're watching, if you'd like to have a card, feel free to ask for one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hey Sharon, how's it going? So let me know as you're hopping on, say hi. We are here giving card readings today with the full moon energy, which is so powerful. The full moon right now is huge. It is, I can see it out of here, and the amount that it's lighted up the sky outside, it is amazing. I've left the curtains open so we can see, or so I can see anyway. And it is just incredible because we're using that energetics to bring this, which is so much more powerful. We've just been talking in my insiders group about energy and the energetics, you know, and feeling other people's energy, connecting with other people's energy, connecting with the energetics of others, just connecting with the energy of things, places, people around you. So incredibly powerful. Hey Lucinda, we've got lots of people watching on YouTube, so hi on YouTube. Good to see you and have a card. Yes, Lucinda, we will get to you, absolutely. Hello Kelly, how's it going? It feels like it's been forever. How's it going? Hey Helen Walton, which stage of the moon gives the most energy? So full moon is where we can start releasing things. That for me is always the most powerful. I love a full moon because it's just the energetics that gives you, the energy that comes, and just like, for me, if I stand underneath the full moon, I just feel like that energy just coming straight into my chest, just filling me with joy, filling me with just that beautiful energy that comes from it. And also just as we're releasing what no longer serves us, we're just creating more and more. As we're, you know, as we're removing one thing, we need to replace it with something else. So as we're removing negative things, we need to be replacing them with positive things. And this is one of the things where, you know, when it's the full moon, we get to do that. You know, I get to do that with all my transformational clients. Like when we're removing the energy, and similarly when I do one-to-ones with people, it's like removing energy and then replacing that energy. Hey Jean, hey Jenny. How to connect, how to spirit connect with us? How to spirit connect with us? Do you mean how does spirit connect with us? Let me know. Yes, happy full moon in Sagittarius, everyone. Says Jean, I love that so much. My friend is getting married on Saturday, and she was just like, oh my goodness, I'm getting married in this, like the full moon, and like, oh, she's so excited that she's in this beautiful energy that she's got going on. Jenny, that's a great question. So Jenny even has asked, how do we connect with spirit? So how does spirit connect with us? And this is exactly what I share in my spiritual school, but also what I share in my insiders, how to connect to spirit, because we can all connect to spirit, whether you think you can or not. You can absolutely connect to spirit, and that's what I work with people to hone their own skills so that we can start to connect with the spirit, because it's so incredible when you can start to feel them, sense them, see them, hear them, and start giving those messages not only to yourself but to other people. It's so incredibly powerful. So that is what I do with people, and I love that. So if you want to be part of my subscription groups, I can give you the links, Jenny, and you can absolutely come along and learn how to connect to spirit. Let's do that for you, because this is super empowering when we actually feel that energy and we start to connect to spirit in that way. Perfect. So let's start giving some cards. What I do have to say though is this. I have two amazing things for you this evening. The first one is I do have an amazing offer, which I will talk about in a minute. And I also have a card message for people who want to have a message from. So I will give you the links to those things in a minute. But remind me because I need to do that. But we've got an amazing offer on one-to-ones with me because it is a gorgeous full moon. It's coming up to the bank holidays. So it's a long weekend here in the UK. And I was just like, you know what? Let's just spice it up a little bit and let's do it. So we're going to be doing that as well. So let's go to Lucinda. Let's go to Lucinda. So Lucinda, let me know that you're there and we will come to you. Hey, Emma. How's it going, evening? How is things? It's been ages. I've seen that you've been getting like parts of like tattoos done and all sorts of things. So I've been following your journey a little bit. Not your little journey, your journey a little bit even. So yeah, I've been seeing all those things. Perfect. Let's go to Lucinda then. So as you're hopping on, let me know that you're there. If you're watching on the replay, do hashtag replay. If it's your first time here, then say, let us know. Do the things. And feel free to share it out. If you're on the Facebook profile, feel free to share it out on your profile or whatever else. So Lucinda, you've got this gorgeous turkey spirit and it says give with gratitude and grace. Now this for you is really powerful and it's about understanding that when we're in this space of growth, when we're in this space of change, and this for you is so incredible. So I feel really emotional because there's this emotional pull when it comes to this change of I feel like I want to change and I feel like things are changing and I feel I am evolving and changing. But with that evolution there, it just feels so much sadness and almost a little bit of guilt that you are transcending into the next stage, but it's also not in the way that you thought it was going to be, okay? And so it feels like because you're not doing it together and you're doing this kind of next part in a different way than you had envisaged. And this for you is about understanding that we need to now feel into what is coming up and start to give gratitude for the things that we've had this far, and this growth and this journey moving forward, because this is going to be super powerful for you as you start to take this transition. So this is really about you just understanding and just owning those things of like, so many times we look at the things we're losing and not the things that we're gaining from this next stage of the experience of our life, okay? And to really understand the things that we're gaining, we also have to obviously mourn the things that we were losing, but start to see the things that we're grateful for from the past to have got us to this stage, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Amazing. Amazing. Hey, Mum. So we've got, is it Annika? Hello. And Vanthia. I hope that's how you say your name. So hopefully that is. So you guys are watching on YouTube. So it's amazing. Say hi as you're hopping on. Let's go to Terry. So Terry, if you are, if you're there, let me know. Somebody did ask a question about the full moon energy, the full moon in, and all that kind of thing. So if you're over in my free group, and if you're not there, then, you know, why not? Be there if it sparks joy, right? But in my free group, every day I'm giving a card of the day for a collective, but also we're answering questions. So if you've got a question that is like, how does this happen with spirit, or what does this mean, or what does this bring up? Like, what do you think about this? Like, drop the questions in there and then I will answer them, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a card and a question every weekday. So if you're not in my free group, make sure you get in there. Hey, Stephanie Rodriguez, how are you? It feels like it's been ages, Stephanie. So yeah, so I'm going to drop in the link. So if you want to join my Facebook group, feel free to do so. As I say, it's if you want to do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. So that's the answer, isn't it? But yeah, I only do things that spark joy for you. That's what I say. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So don't do it. Hey Steph, how's it going? Lucinda said thank you, my lovely. Spot on always. Of course. Amazing. Let's go to Terry. So Terry, let's come to you. So Terry, we've got this gorgeous ant spirit and it says time to collaborate. Now this for you is about understanding that this is about you starting to look at what is coming up for you and how we are moving forward and how you are connecting to other people and what that looks like and what part of the journey we need support with and what part of the journey we don't need support with. Now, this is they're saying this is the number one card, so this is number one, and this is about understanding that we need to be the number one advocate for ourselves, but also you can't be the number one advocate for yourself and need support and guidance from other people and then not ask for it or accept it when it's given to you, because as much as we feel that we can do everything by ourselves, we absolutely 100% can't, and what absolutely 100% shouldn't, because that's not how the energetic balance works. Okay, so energetically, if we're doing everything ourselves, energetically balancing, that does not work. And so this is super powerful. We have to have things energetically working in a way that really kind of makes everything work together. You know, you don't get one part of the engine in a car just working. Like, you don't just have one belt going around and nothing else is working. It's just, and that one belt's just doing all the work, and you know, there's nothing happening. And this is the same thing. So this for you is energetically, we need to be allowing other people to support us. We need to be allowing other people to come into our energetic field and be allowing them to support us in a way that we need them to. And it doesn't mean that you're not strong. It doesn't mean you can't do it yourself. It just means that energetically it's better when we go together. Take the gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Jean, let's come to Jean. So Jean, let us know if you're there. Whoever says, hey Cynthia, how's it going? Hey Jen, how's it going? So if you're hopping on, say hi. If you're on the replay, say hi. Because it's lush to like see you guys on the replay and connect with you. Now, what I was saying to you guys before is that as this is a full moon and I wanted to do something special, I was like, I'm going to do something super special for you guys. So I have done a super special rate for my one-to-one 60 minutes. I'm so freaking excited about this. I'm only going to do a limited amount of them, right? So there's going to be 5 of them. And so I want you guys, if you're here live, and do you know what? If you get that, right, this is it, right? If you get it now, if you buy it now, live, then I will send you an extra special treat to go with it. How's that? So, because I'm just feeling like this is, the energy right now is insane. Right, so I'm going to send this to you. Perfect. So, I'm going to put the link there. So if you want to book it live, on the live, then yeah, you'll get an extra special treat into your inbox. That's not what I just put in. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's trying to put in. Facebook is so cheeky, isn't it, when it tries to put in extra, like. There we go. Right. So you guys all have the link now. So if you want to book it whilst you're here, you will get an extra special treat. You know, you just have to trust the energetics of what that's going to be. That's what I say. We need to go with energy. It has to be like a hell yes, right? But there is going to be something very exciting I've got to drop in a minute as well. Perfect. So let's go to Jean. So Jean wants to know about her connection with Virgo. He's a love interest. So right. So Jean, I don't do questions, but what I will do is I will tell you what is going to be going on. All right. So Jean, you've got this gorgeous vulture spirit, and it says nothing is wasted. Now, I love a bloody vulture. You guys you follow me all the time, like, she always says that. She loves a bloody vulture. This, you know why I love the vulture? Why I love vultures in general, right? It's because nothing is wasted. Nothing is ever left behind. And this, when we start to look at our lives, we start to see things in like, I wasted 10 years of the best years of my life with that guy. You know, like, oh my goodness, this thing happened, it was so tragic, and it was like wasted my 20s. No, nothing's ever a waste when we learn the lesson. And this for you is about understanding that it feels like there has been these things where it's been a waste, it's been a waste, it's been a waste, and they're showing little pockets. It's almost like a stomach pockets, or these like weird little pocket things coming off. This for you feels like there has been this connection, but it feels like the connection, you have doubts. You have doubts of whether this is the right connection or not. What I would say to you is this: any connection that you have, good, bad, or indifferent, is a beautiful expansion of you. Okay, so it's a beautiful expansion of your growth. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? So if you meet somebody and they're really amazing, but you just kind of don't connect in that, the way that, like, maybe you're just kind of brother and sister, but this kind of guy that you would go out with for a pint, but they're not the sort of guy that you want to, like, you know, date forever. you've learned something. You've learned like, actually, I really love this part of this connection with this guy, but actually next time, universe, when I get given a guy, I want that part, but I also want this part over here, which is that romantic connection. Okay, so we get to tweak, we get to choose, we get to learn, but this for you is this learning. Okay, so nothing is ever wasted, only ever growth, growth, growth. Excuse me, I love this for you. Hey Kerry Ann, it's been ages, Kerry. Perfect. So hey Monica, hey Sarah. So let's go to, yes, Jen says she's going great, feeling these energies so potent. Absolutely. That's what I was just saying to my guys and my insiders. I was like, who's feeling the energy? Because it's so massive right now. So do we still have Sharon? Sharon, are you still there? Let us know if you're still there, Sharon. So, as I said, for those of you that, as I said, if you want to get it now, your reading, then you will get an extra special thing sent to you. Jean says, thank you for your time and insights, love. Oh, you're so welcome, gorgeous. Absolutely. So let's see whether we see, hey, Helene. Sharon is still there. So Sharon, we've got this gorgeous bee spirit. It says sweet results await. Now this for you is about understanding that we are in this growth stage and we are in this magnet, because it's just like showing you kind of like, it's like, it's not just you pushing yourself out of a kind of, it's not a hole, but it's like a crevice, you know, like between two rocks. You know, when you go, I know, rock climbing or something, that's not something I do. But, you know, between two rocks, it's this like kind of cavern thing that you're kind of not just pushing out of, you're just like gliding out of it. It just feels like there has been this massive shift and there's been this massive change. It's almost like you've been fired out of a cannon in this rocket and you're going up. The energy around this is so different. It's because you've changed the way you see this problem. You now see it in a way that's like, actually, I see this and not as a problem, as actually something that's really powerful and really potent even. So take this gorgeous card with so much love. You are doing the right thing and you felt that energetic shift. Understand some people aren't going to be happy about it, and that's fine. But in the main, you're happy, which means other people are going to be happier than they were before. So take that gorgeous card with so much love, and hopefully that makes sense to you. Amazing. So we're going to go, do we still have Helen Walton? So Helen Walton, if you're still there, let me know. Usually you are, so we'll go with that in a moment. What I will say, there you go, there's Helen Walton, bang on cue. So what I'm going to say to you is this. I have some amazing geeky members of my team who have managed to put together an amazing opportunity for people. So if you would like to be receiving emails from us, and if you would like to receive a card reading, then you want to have this link and enjoy. That's what I'm going to say to that. So enjoy this. So I'm going to pop this here. This is all free, this link is, so feel free to do that. I will pop it over here as well because it's only good on YouTube. So yeah, so I'll pop that there, and yeah, let yourself go with that. Do the thing. Whatever sparks joy for you. Right, so Helen Walton. Hey Melanie, how's it going? You, the gorgeous Travel Toast family, they're back again. Amazing. So Helen, you have got this gorgeous squirrel spirit, and it says believe in yourself. Now this for you is about starting to understand what is that thing that you're stopping yourself moving forward, and what is it where you'll keep questioning yourself whether I should do this or not do this, and what about this, and how about this, and what about this, and what if I did this thing over here, then I could do this, but I also could tweak this part over here. When we tweak ourselves, we kind of make ourselves into a little pretzel. We're like kind of contortioning ourselves. Contortioning? That's a word. It is now anyway. We're contortioning ourselves into this, right? Into this space where we are taking, like shaving a bit off here and shaving a bit off here. Like when you meet somebody and you're like, oh, they only want like, you know, me to wear these things, and so you shave a bit off yourself, or they only like me to do these things and you shave a little bit off. Same thing with jobs, same things with so many different things. We shave bits off, yeah, where it's like, oh yeah, like they don't like it if I do that, so I'm going to shave that off. I don't mind actually if I don't do this part of my skill, so I'm going to shave this bit off. And so before you know it, you've gone from like being this really beautiful like shape to this kind of like pretzel who's now shaved all the corners off, and it just doesn't fit. So take the gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Yes, CJ, you are on my list for having a birthday today, so happy birthday. Whoop, 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 whoop. There was going to be a message coming into your inbox, so you never know, you might get a message later. But happy birthday to you. I hope you are having the most amazing day, full of cake. That's it. If there's a birthday that's got no cake, then is it actually really a birthday? Come on. Sharon says, wow, just back from my holiday in Barcelona with 4 sisters. We all had tiny tattoos. A bee. Well, there you go. Isn't that just how it's meant to be? Terry says, happy birthday. It's my granddaughter's birthday as well. It's my friend's birthday as well. Those people that watch me do my live carpool this morning, well, I've seen her come to the door and I'm like, oh, we're live on Facebook. Come on in. Yeah, amazing. So Kelly, are you still there? So Kelly, let us know if you're still there. If not, we're going to go on to the next person. So if you're part of my group, that's amazing. If you want to be part of my Facebook group, then that's also amazing. Use the link, get part in there, get yourself in there, be part of it, do the things. I'm just hybriding conversations today. Sentences are just like making it much easier to talk, right? Just like less words, just creating that beautifulness. And Sharon, I think I need to see a picture of this bee. Like, how tiny are we talking? Like tiny or like tiny or like tiny or tiny. I think we've lost Kelly, so that's fine. Hopefully we've got Jenny. So Jenny, if you're there, let us know and we'll come to you. Amazing. Everybody's wishing you a happy birthday. How incredible is that? Well, you know what? We have got the most amazing treat. I've got the most amazing offer on one-to-ones that I've slashed the prices because it's the full moon and it's the bank holiday here. So we're going to be doing it on this live, and who knows what else is going to be happening. Amazing. Ashria says she's here and I love you, Victoria. Well, I love you too. It's been ages actually, and like since we've actually had a conversation. That's what we need to do. Amazing. So Jenny, we have got this gorgeous canary spirit for you, and it says sing your own song. Now this for you is about starting to understand you need to start singing. This is what I feel like you and your thoughts and your vision and your song is all being covered up, because it doesn't really matter if part of your song gets seen or all of it gets seen or none of it gets seen, because you know what? It's all beautiful, it's all perfect. We don't need to really, go on about what we're doing. So this for you is about understanding we need to start telling people what we need, what we desire, how that looks, what that's going to feel like, what that's going to be like. Sometimes you don't know yourself, and that's okay and beautiful and fine as well. What I will say to you is this: you need to step into that energetics that you matter. And as you step into that energetics of you mattering, you're going to start to notice the shifts and changes of the people around you that are going to create this thing where they're like, oh, Jenny's moved. We need to listen. Jenny's moved and we need to tweak. Rather than you being grumpy and hoping that people are going to notice you being irritated and having to go into that cycle all the time. Take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Amazing. Right, so let's see where we're going here. We got Emma Mella. Have we got you? Are you there? Let me know if you are there. Hey Rhonda, how's it going? Happy birthday today. Celebrating, Rhonda says. Amazing. I love the fact that you guys are all bringing in this joy and merriment together. Let's celebrate people's birthday. Let's do that. Make sure you're sending in lots of emojis. So make sure you're sending in lots of hearts. All the reactions. Do the reactions. Do the love. Do the all the good stuff. Hey Andrea. Do the good stuff. That's what I'll say to that. Make sure you share it out. Feel free to share to your profile. Share away. Sharing is caring and all that good stuff. Perfect. So, Emma, we have got this gorgeous nightingale spirit. And it says love is all around. Now, this for you is about understanding that we have to understand that love is supporting you and is nurturing you, right? Now, one of the things for you is this feeling of feeling a little bit unlovable and feeling this kind of perpetual cycle of I feel unlovable. Excuse me. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be lovable. I do want to be lovable, but I would like somebody to put some string around it and like put a nice pretty bow. There's something for you here where it's just like this push-pull energy when it comes to having connections with other people in a relationship type way. Okay, so whether you've started a new relationship or you want to start a relationship but really you don't want to start a relationship, but you do want to start a relationship, there's a lot of conflicting energetics there, and it just feels like there is this feeling of like back and forth, this flexing. This flexing is beautiful and fine. The energetic, when we flex like that, it creates us to feel really unstable. Okay, and it starts as making us feel like we can't make decisions and our decisions don't feel quite right. But what happens is when we're around other people, they start to sense this instability, and so that uncertainty really unsettles certain people, especially little people. So this is for you, just connecting to yourself and connecting to like, what is it I want? What is it I desire? What is it I'm creating? What is it I want to bring into my life? And start using that connection to spirit more that you've got, so that you can start to hone that in for you. Start like allowing yourself to connect to you in a much more powerful way. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So take the gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Amazing. Right, so if you're hopping on, say hi. If you're watching on the replay, say hi. Don't be one of those people that lurks in the background and then goes like, hey, I saw your live the other day. You were pretty good on a live, weren't you? Be the person that says like hi, and be high and sociable on social media. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Right, so do we have Vanatha? Or Vanathi T? Hopefully that's how you say your name and I've not just totally changed it. So let me know if you're still there. You are on the YouTube. So let us know. Emma's like, okay, thank you. Hopefully that makes sense, Emma. If it doesn't make sense right now, it definitely will make sense in the next little while. So the next kind of 4 weeks, maybe something like that. Jen says you're so fab. Thanks so much. Hey, Bridget, how's it going? Rose said she shared it out. Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Rose. Feel free. Sharing is caring. Send in the emotions, all that kind of stuff. Emotions. Let's get the emotions going. Okay, so I think we've maybe lost her. So let's have a little look. I did start kind of making my way down the list rather than just, which was possibly not my smartest move. But you know what? It's the way we started and it's the way we're rolling, man. So Arnica. So Arnica, do we still have you? Let us know if you're still there. Melanie says you have a beautiful energy, Victoria. Well, thank you so much. That again was something that we were just talking about in my insiders group. It's like, where was I? In my insiders group, we were just talking about that because we're talking about energy and how you sense other people's energy, how people feel when they're in your energy, how it feels when you see other people's energetics, and how people, if you're an empath, people start to come to you and they start to migrate to you and start divulging things to you, and why people sometimes dislike you and they don't know you. So we talked all about that in the insiders this evening, which is super empowering and such a great space to be in. So Stephanie Rodriguez, are you there? Otherwise, do we have Steph Clark? I'm not sure if you're there. Otherwise, we're going to start with some other people. Hey, Andrea says, happy full moon. Yes, absolutely. Emma says, it does. Definitely true with the push-pull. Yeah, and it's that part. What I would say to you is this, Emma. If it adds another layer of enjoyment to life, then yes. If it doesn't add a layer of enjoyment, if it adds a layer of frustration and a layer of irritation and a layer of like, then that is the energetics that we need to think about. Okay, so we can think about things being, this thing was really good, and then we're kind of trying to balance those things out. Let's think of that in a slightly different way. Amazing. Hey, Jennifer. So Stephanie Rodriguez, you have got this gorgeous giraffe spirit. It says see the big picture, and this for you is about your growth, seeing the big picture of what it is that you're doing and how you're moving and transitioning through this next stage of your journey, because there is this massive shift in growth that's happening, and there's this massive kind of different trajectory that you're taking right now, and this for you is empowering. But part of this is there's this pull back which is this pull is like connection, it's family, it's responsibility, it's staying around, staying small, staying available. And this for you is about just understanding that we have to sometimes see the bigger picture. We have to bounce out to bounce back and have that creative connection in a way that we haven't had before. So hopefully that makes sense. Take the gorgeous card with so much love. I love that. So amazing, amazing, amazing. When I say to people, hopefully that makes sense, I don't mean like, can you like place that? I just mean, you know, hopefully the way I'm explaining it lands for you. Otherwise I can explain it another way. Perfect. So we're going to go to, do we have Cynthia? Cynthia, are you there? Let us know if you are. Let us know if you are there. Stephanie says you're spot on as always. Thank you. You're so welcome. Absolutely. Yes, Cynthia. I love that. So for those of you, just before we go on to Cynthia, for those of you that are thinking about booking a one-to-one, as I said, if you book it whilst we're on the live with this amazing offer that we've got going on, then you're going to get a special extra something. So you're just going to have to trust in the process of what that's going to be. So, it's so annoying. You know, on Facebook when you try to post something and it's like, oh, did you want to add in this tag? No, I didn't actually. Perfect. So there we go. So Cynthia, let's come to you. Let's have a little check. So Cynthia, we've got the gorgeous Otter Spirit and it says you are never alone. Now this is incredible because when we start to think about how we are moving and growing and shifting forward, there is this feeling that sometimes we have to be, you know, life is very isolating at sometimes, and even when you're with a lot of people you can feel very isolated, very alone, and this for you feels like we've not kind of connected as much to other people at the moment. So I don't know whether you're kind of moving out your vibe and tribe and you've not quite found them. I have them for you if that's where you are right now. So if any of you are feeling like you haven't found your vibe and tribe, I have them all in a Facebook container, in a Facebook group, which is incredible. So if you want your vibe and tribe, I absolutely have them ready for you. But this for you just feels like there's a lot of disconnection, and it's the connection that you're craving, but that connection is not the connection that you once had. So you know when you're with somebody and you know they know you no longer have that connection and that support and that interconnection like you used to have. And this is one of those things, it's that's the interconnection you're missing, but you can't quite put your finger on it. So take the gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Jen says Otter is my favourite. So we're coming to you next, Jen. Let's come to you. Perfect. Amazing. Cynthia says thank you, so welcome. So Jen, we have got the gorgeous chameleon spirit and it says act as if. Now, I feel quite emotional for you because I feel like there's a lot of things going on and this feeling of this kind of chameleon where it's like I need to be in this, with these people I need to be this kind of me, and with these people I need to be this kind of me, and never should the two like interact or ever should kind of overlap. And so this for you is about understanding that actually what you need to be is you in every moment of every day, working towards being the next version of you, being the most highest, purest version of you as we're moving forward. So this for you is really about starting to go, oh, actually this is really empowering, like I feel really amazing. I'm going to be me in this situation and this situation and this situation, and when I am me in those situations, the people that really love me and resonate with me and vibe with me are going to stay with me, and the other people aren't. Okay, this is a huge thing. This is what happens with my clients when we do transformational work. You know, we start they're with people that they don't vibe with anymore, and they're trying to be somebody different to kind of fit in with them. And the client last week was like, we just need to release these people with love, because you can't contain that or maintain that kind of connection. So take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Perfect, perfect. Annika, yes, I did call for you and you weren't there. So we'll come and do you now. But yeah, I did call for you earlier. And you didn't say you were there. Or that I saw it anyway. Oops. I don't know where that's gone. No, can't see it. Right. We didn't need that card anyway. Did you know that I actually taught myself, had to teach myself to use cards to be able to give messages to people? Did you know that? That's a bit of a useless information there for you, but yeah, I had to teach myself. I don't actually use cards to connect to people. Crazy, right? Amazing. So, Annika, you've got this gorgeous horse spirit. It says freedom is yours. Now, this for you is about starting to step into that next part of your journey. Like, what does that look like for you? When you are thinking about the next part of your journey, what that means, what that feels like, what that connection is, what does that mean? Where is that taking you, and what is that doing for you? One of the things for you is this, is that I feel this feeling of emotion, but it feels like an emotional release, as in just really feelings of relief. Okay, and this feeling is just like, oh my goodness, I don't have to do that thing anymore. That is amazing. This for you is really empowering. It's about understanding that you are connecting to you. You are connecting to source. You are connecting to all these things. Allow yourself to be, and just allow yourself to disconnect from the other things. Take this gorgeous card with so much love. They're also pointing out the number 33. So hopefully that means something to you in some way, shape or form. Beautiful. Lily says, can't wait. It looks like I'm next. Cool, let's do you then. Jennifer says, everything you're talking about with all the cards resonate for me. Well, you know what? That's beautiful and perfect. What I would say to you is this, right? When you come to these gorgeous sessions, this is why I always say to you guys, when you come to these lives, stay, have a card and stay, right? Because you're going to listen to other people's cards. You're going to start going, oh my goodness, like I can take that, I can take that, I can take that. And when you can start seeing those things, you start to realize it's not just me, other people are the same. They're experiencing it, they're experiencing it. And it creates this wave of you feeling so much more empowered in what you're doing in your life. Okay, so you're not alone with that. Perfect. Hey Tara, hey Carrie. Stephanie says, just purchased a session. Can't wait to connect with you. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. And you've got a special little gift coming too. Can't wait for that. Annika says, I have been seeing 333 and a lot of angel numbers. There you go. That's why they wanted to give you the 33. So, Lily, we have got the gorgeous ant spirit, and it says, time to collaborate. Now we are looking at this collaboration. What does that mean for you? And what does that bring up for you when you start to think about working or being or connecting with others? Now this is something that part of you brings in this like, oh, this feels really amazing, this feels really connected, feels really kind of sacred. And the other part of you is a bit like, yeah, I'm not sure I can trust you. I'm not sure that I want to trust you in my space, so I'm going to withhold a little bit of me. Okay, when you withhold a little bit of you, always seems really sensible, right? But when you withhold a little bit of you, that means that you are not fully trusting the process. And if the process is the right process, then you need to fully trust in it. Okay, you need to step into that and be all encompassing. Like, I trust this process, I trust my emotions, I trust my gut instinct. If it doesn't go the way you want it to, okay, what are we going to do with that? We're going to learn a lot about that. Okay, you learn more from the pits than you do from the mountaintops. And so this for you is the growth, it's the connection, it is that part. So if it's a hell yes to you doing this thing, you have to go in a whole hell yes with the trust part of this. You can't have like mismatched energy with that. It's like going on a dating site saying I'm ready to date somebody, but also in the same breath saying I will never trust anybody else. You just can't have those energetics together. They just don't work. Okay, take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Amazing. Lily says, wow, time for collaboration. Yes, that is showing today. Yes, I am having trust issues. Absolutely you are, because I'm founding multiple companies and I have been working on it for a really long time. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Sometimes we just can't do everything. We can't go the whole way. It takes a village, right? And whatever way, shape or form that village is formed, it takes a village, okay? So I've committed so much. Thank you. You're so welcome. But sometimes it's better to have committed so much and then have somebody else supporting you than committed so much and it never actually gets anywhere. So, hey Ursula. Yeah, absolutely. There's no point, right? What is the thing, right? You go to a graveyard. This is what people say, isn't it? You go to a graveyard and you look at all the graves. And this is where you look at things where there is books that are unwritten. Yes? There are songs that are unsung. There are poetry that is unwritten. All these beautiful people who don't want to share things, who didn't want to write things because it's not going to be perfect. Like, let's just show up and be us. Unapologetically. Every morning I'm showing up at the moment with no makeup on. Do you know how much I got shoved into that? It's okay. I've not died yet, and do you know what? No one else has either. The point of this is, right, if you've got something that is such an important message to give, does it matter what mouthpiece is giving it to you and what that person looks like? It's about you receiving that message, right? Energetically, we need to receive that. My team will be so happy to hear me say that. They will be clapping their hands and being so joyful. Amazing. So we have got, have we done, Kerry Ann, are you still around? Or Monica. Do we still have Mel? So Melanie, are you still on in the old YouTube department? Are you still there? Let us know. Let us know if you're still there. I'm super excited for those of you that are purchasing. I do keep getting a little notification in the corner for that people are purchasing. So yes, you're going to be in for a little treat. I'm so excited. Yes. So Melanie, you'll be so pleased I remembered your name as well. See, if somebody remembers your name, right, that means that you left a lasting imprint on them, right? It does for me anyway, because I'm not very good with names. You probably noticed, right? So Melanie, you've got this gorgeous turtle spirit and it says slow and steady wins the race. Now this for you is about understanding that we need to be slow and steady. I feel like did you have this card last time? There feels like there is this familiarity about this. It feels like you need to be told the same thing over and over and over again for it to really kind of go in, not just energetically, not just emotionally, but just really just absorbing that into you, just like bringing that into your entire body, bringing that into like your collective, bringing that into you on a cellular level. This feeling of just like everything is happening, everything is just like, it's just, we're going with the flow, everything is just so beautifully, energetically, so incredible. So I just love this so much for you. So take this gorgeous card with so much freaking love. That feeling of energy is just so like so tranquil. It's just like lying on a lilo, just like in the sea, just allowing things to ripple around. It just feels really tranquil. I love it. Melanie says yes, that resonates. Thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Kerry, hey Kerry Powell says, I just booked with you. Amazing. I'm looking forward to it. You're going to have a little special something to your inbox as well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let's go to, where are we going to go to? Do we still have CJ? I was going to call you Jay-Z then, as always. CJ, as it's your birthday, let us know if you're still there. Let us know all those gorgeous things. I love that. I love that you guys are just enjoying it and just enjoying these amazing things. Also, let us know if you have signed up for the card to come and you got to go and choose a card. So let me know if you use that link, because it's a new link today, and I know my team are going to be very excited about people using that link. So let me know if you've used the link for the card. So I don't think that we've got her left anymore. Let's go to, so who do we have here? Let's go to Kerry Powell. Let's come to you. So if you're still on and you'd like to have a card, feel free to ask for one. We've got time for a few more. So let me know. So Kerry, let's come to you. Oh, Kerry. So Kerry, you've got this gorgeous vulture spirit and it says nothing is wasted. Now, we had this card out earlier and I love this, right? Because this is about understanding that, you know, cards come out all the time, right? But this for you is about understanding that you have something right within you right now. There is something that is so palpable. It's like wants to burst out of you, but it feels like you feel you're ready, but you feel that the world is not ready for this just yet, right? What I would say to you is this: the world is never going to be ready. Just make sure that you are ready. Okay? When we are sharing what we've been through, when we're sharing our gifts, when we're sharing our connections, when we're sharing the things that we have been through to support and elevate others, we have to come from a place where it's right for us to share, not whether the other people receiving it are ready to receive it. Because the people who are ready to receive it aren't the people that are around you right now. They're the people way at the back who are waiting for somebody to put their hand up and say, hey, I've been through this. You guys have probably heard about Mel B having a book out about domestic violence. So many people now are starting to go like, hey, so a celebrity came out and said this, and now I feel like I can come out and say this. Other people are directing people in this direction. It is about understanding that sometimes we have to be that person that stands up and says the thing and does the thing. And this for you is about understanding that it's never going to feel like 100% comfortable, but it's going to be 100% right. Take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Right, so Ashra says, what link? I missed the announcement. So there's 2 links, 2 brand spankers links actually. So the first one is for those of you that want to book a session with me. I'm doing it at a discounted rate for a 60-minute session with me, one-to-one over Zoom. Very exciting. I love these bloody sessions. I love them. And so I've done a reduced rate because it's for the full moon. So anybody that books it right now on the live will get an extra something from me. So this is the link here for those of you that want to book a session. And as I said, if you book it on the live, you get a little song sung. And this is the new link. This right here is if you would like to have a card reading. If you want to have a card, you want to have a little message, a card message, this is for you. So feel free to do that. It also means that you get to be on my mailing list as well. But be there, receive that. And there's going to be more adaptations to that as time moves forward. So it's only just going to evolve into something more beautiful than it already is. And it's already beautiful, beautiful, right? So, Amazing Rose says, shared twice, not sure how to tag my nieces in front. Australia, as they've just lost their father. Oh my goodness, sending so much love to your nieces for losing their father. We are going to come to Kerry says, amazing, thank you. So looking forward to our session. Well, you know what? I am too. Absolutely. Oh my God, never 100% comfortable, but 100% right. Yes. I think my team, oh, I'll just throw more cards on the floor. Hey Katie, you know what? I think my team are going to write that down now. It's like 100%, not never 100% comfortable, but 100% right. Yes, I love that. Perfect. So I'm going to come to Rose. And the deck feels very thin now, thin on the ground. It's fine. For those of you that are worried, right, that I've lost half the deck on the floor, I could be doing this with playing cards, quite frankly. This could be a deck of, maybe one day I'll do that with a deck of playing cards. How freaking amazing would that be? I could do this with playing cards in it. You'd still get the right message, so never fear. Rose, we're coming to you, Rose. Now, this card has come out. This is the 3rd time, I think it is. This little slippery sucker is not falling on the floor, has it? But this for you is this time to collaborate. So Rose is for you. What I would say to you, Rose, is this. There is this connection for you, and there is this connection with you with other people. Sometimes your energy is not as as connected in as maybe it could be. It's maybe like a bit of a standoffish energy, and it feels like this is with somebody that's maybe done something that's not so kind. But this for you is about understanding we need to start stepping into that. What are we learning from this situation? I always say when I'm doing transformational work with clients, like when they're highlighting things that are coming up for them, like, what is this bringing up for you? What are you learning from this? Like, what is that bringing up as you're moving forward? So what does that bring up for you? Because when you start thinking like, what is this bringing up for me when I'm in this energetics and I'm having to stand back from this energy because it doesn't spark joy. Why are we in this energy? What is it bringing up for you? What are you learning from it, and how do you move forward from it? This is the key part to this. So take this gorgeous card with so much love. Hopefully that makes sense for you, because I think that is going to be, excuse me, massive growth for you as we're moving forward. Amazing. We're going to go to Ashra. Let's come to you. I change your name all the time, but we're going to come to you. Perfect. Now we've got this gorgeous electric eel spirit, and it says bring your ideas to life. Now I feel emotional for you, and I also feel that I just feel like this wave of kind of like sickness, that feeling of like when someone says something or accuses you of something, you have that wave of like, oh my god, what does that mean? Like, where's that coming from? What is this like doing? And so this is really powerful for you, because this is about understanding that right now we need to step away from that energetically, and we need to step into the energy that is the right energy for you right now. Okay, so it just feels like you are feeling so overstimulated by spirit, and I feel again spirit have come so close for you. We had this on my last live as well. Spirit have come so close for you, and one of the things for you is that that connection is so deep and is so kind of pure that you're also picking up on other things right now. So this for you is about understanding you just need to carry on with your mission, carry on with what is right for you right now, because the changes, the growth that you are making is absolutely magnificent for you. So take this gorgeous card with so much love. I love that for you. Rose says not sure. Don't worry, it's going to make sense soon. Katie says, how are you? And then says, doesn't matter. Well, I'm good, thank you. Jess says, would love a card. Hey, Jess. Ursula says, is this reading from past loved ones, or is it another call after this? Yes, there's another call after this, which I'm going to skip on to very shortly. Right, so we're going to go to a bit confused. Well, you know, it will make sense. What I will say is it will absolutely make sense in the coming days. That it will. Thank you so much. I might cry. I needed that assurance and permission. You're so welcome. Oh, it doesn't matter about the card type, I mean. I was like, okay, that's how I am. Doesn't matter how I am. That's cool. I'm comfortable with that. Either way. Right, we're going to go to Darcy. So, Darcy, we're going to come to you. Oh, my goodness. So, Darcy, we've got this gorgeous koi fish spirit. And it says, there is always enough. Now this for you is about understanding that there is always enough, and you are always enough, okay? Now what that means, and that's created in that, is that what your efforts are that you're doing is enough. Whether other people think that it's enough is something totally different, and you can only give what you've got to give, and you can't give more than you have, okay? God, I'm coming out with all the quotes today, aren't I? So this for you is about understanding that, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup, we know that, but you also can't give what you don't have. And right now you don't have excess to give. You're giving as much as you can, and it's starting to make you feel a little bit not great that you know, what you're giving isn't enough for that person. Take the gorgeous card with so much love. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right, well, I'm loving this today. So I'm going to give you the links again. So if you're not in my free group, feel free to join it. As I said, you can find that on my profile, or you can scroll back up. For those of you that want to book yourself a session at a discounted rate because of the gorgeous full moon, you have got moments to do that whilst we're still on the live. And if you want to have this card reading as well, feel free to use the link. I will give you the link. I can do that. Beautiful. So I'll give you that link there. So feel free to use that if you'd like to have a card message directly into your inbox. So feel free to do that as well. I am going to have to love you guys and leave you. I do have another live after. I've got 3 lives back to back today. So it has been absolutely fantastic being here with you guys on this gorgeous full moon. Make sure if you've got crystals, if you've got, you know, put them outside, cleanse them with the full moon energy, charge them up, put some moon water out. So put some water outside. and you know, in a jug or something like that, obviously, and then allow the full moon to give the beautiful energy into the water, and then drink it, you know, a little bit each day, and just give yourself that beautiful power from the full moon. Just allow yourself to release the things that no longer serve you. Yeah, this is a time of release. You don't need me to give you the permission. You don't need Spirit to give you permission. Release the things that no longer serve you, and make space to bring in the things that you want to bring into your life. You all bloody deserve it. So take care. Thank you all for being here. You've been amazing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.